Hello, this is my previously promised video featuring the list of ships not in the AO3 videos and then the complete list. This has nothing to do with the video, but I just watched that movie after and oh my god, was that hot garbage. Like of all the Harry fanfics, you make this one into the movie. I am thinking about doing a review of it because I don't know if I ever felt so bored watching something. Okay, now, let's start with the ships. But first, honorable mentions. Snowbaz, Polo and Christian, Kaminari and Jirou, Kaminari and Shinso, Ronan and Adam, Steve and Billy. Number 10, Allison Cameron and Robert Chase. This is probably the first time I can remember that I genuinely shipped someone. House MD has been my favorite show since forever, and while providing me with my probably first experience in rooting for a couple, it also gave me my very first heartbreak because of one. I still love them and it was so stupid to break them up. I don't care how many dictators he killed. Number 9, Rey and Kylo Ren. There are so many video essays about this one that I don't know what to add. They just make sense, and to all of those saying they are toxic and would ruin Star Wars, may I remind you that they let Luke and Leia kiss. So sit your ass down. It's also enemies to lovers. I am weak, okay. For me, it's important, because they single-handedly made me want to watch the new Star Wars movies. And by the way, I liked The Last Jedi. So suck it. Number 8, Chad Danforth and Ryan Evans. Forget Troy and Gabriella. This is an MVP of high school musical couples. I used the basketball lingo because it fits the theme. I hope you are all proud. But yes, High School Musical 2 is honestly made better by this ship, and I Don't Dance sequence is a fanfic all on its own. Because are you telling me those two weren't flirting? Yeah, sure. And Sharpay isn't blonde. Number 7, Benji Dunn and Ethan Hunt. The successor of Q and Bond ship. And somehow with more merit. Benji never had even a slight interest in any female characters, at least as far as I can remember, and he would pretty much commit treason for Ethan, which we all know is the only real way to show how much you love someone. And Ethan is basically an adrenaline junkie that goes even more mental if someone even touches Benji. So Tom, baby, can you make them canon in MI7? Number 6, Elliot Alderson and Tyrell Wellick. This show is honestly genius, and I don't know what it says about me that the biggest draw for me is this pairing. It's almost canon since Tyrell is in love with him, but Elliot kinda has bigger problems to deal with. There is this tension that I don't know if Tyrell is going to kill him or kiss him. And no one can argue with how interesting the dynamic is. But, we'll see. Number 5, Sif and Loki. Okay, here we are. The best straight ship. I know they are a rare sight on my lists, but the rare diamonds are the most beautiful ones or something. And goddamn does this one shine. I love the whole allies to enemies to lovers, but at the same time, they are still enemies thing. And the whole element of Sif supposedly being in love with Thor. Oh, the angst. Also, I am still upset that Sif is nowhere to be found. I had to watch 2 movies of Padme flirting with the Lightning Boy and not 1 minute could be dedicated to Sif flirting with Loki. Where is the logic? I should write scripts. I am sorry about the pronunciation of her name, it's just that the app for some reason thinks this is an acronym. Number 4, TJ Kippen and Cyrus Goodman. If any ship on this list could be called revolutionary as this one. Disney, you fuck up sometimes. Cough, Spider-Man cough. But when you nail it, you nail it. It was perfectly set up, perfectly executed, and you actually let it become canon. How can I not be proud? I love them and they don't seem perfect for each other, but that's why they work. And the whole jock and nerd combo. You have been reading too much Wattpad. And we are all grateful. Number 3, Kirishima Jirou and Bakugo Katsuki. You can write all the essays about Totodeku and Bakugo plus Gravity Girl you want, but at the end of the day I can shut you up with one thing. The hand grab. If you watched, you know what I'm talking about. Bakugo honestly needs someone like Kirishima, and as weird as it sounds, Kiribaku is the only Bakugo ship that isn't abusive. Not to mention that their quirks are compatible. Don't even try with Bakudeku, please. That shit is a walking domestic abuse report. I can't wait for season 4, even though it makes me nervous about how much the manga readers are warning us. Nevertheless, #give Bakugo a boyfriend. But only Kirishima is acceptable. Thanks. Number 2, Newton Thomas. Oh hello, the couple that introduced me to /shipping, and now I am so far down the rabbit hole I can't escape. How are you? This one always brings me back. I don't read a lot of fanfiction about them, but sometimes I really have moments where I obsess over Newtmas videos and fics. Don't even get me started on the death cure. I mean that letter. Newton, was it necessary to write the most romantic thing and then expect me not to pick up on the subtext that was literally becoming text? Through the whole trilogy, Thomas and Newt had this connection that no random fucking kiss with that traitor girl can break. I don't care, Tom and Teresa had romance in the books or whatever. As far as I am concerned, Thomas loved Newt and Newt loved Tommy, and that is all we are going to say about that. Number 1. Quentin Coldwater and Elliot BY. I was so sure that Newtmas was going to be my favorite, but more I thought about it, the more I realized that the only couple I cried real tears for was this one. I didn't even cry when Arthur died. We came so close with this one. They were canonically in love, they kissed, had a family in a parallel universe, but semantics and had all the build-up. But no. Then they pull Merthyr, Newtmas, Clintisha, Sifki and so many others on me and kill Quentin. Damn. Maybe I have a type. They understood each other. Do you have any idea through how much development they went? Which of course meant that Quentin just had to go back together with his obligatory straight love interest from season 1, because that only made sense. If you guys don't know, they are from the show called The Magicians, which is pretty good, except they fucked up the season 4 finale royally. But Queliot will forever be the one that got away. And even more importantly, it is, as the kids call it, my OTP. And this is my complete list from both top 10s. I will not be explaining. If you want that, please go watch the other videos. Number 10. Reylo. Number 9. Clintisha. Number 8. Sifki. Number 7. Tyrelliot. Number 6. Stucky. Number 5. Mistrade. Number 4. Kiribaku. Number 3. Merthyr. Number 2. Newtmas. And number 1. Queliot. Thank you so much for watching. My next video will probably be the review of After. I know I am late, but it annoyed me too much not to talk about it.